All right, welcome the world to Norway. My name is Roger, I'm going to be the host tonight. And we're going to 20.3, the open workout.
Happy?
Is
Can you be any happier?
No.
It's a repeat from 18.4.
Come on, let's do a little dance.
Perfect.
So people, couple minutes, we're going to do this. So let me hear your voice.
Milo's even happy.
Just Diane.
Woohoo!
So let's get back to the studio to film.
And what's up, guys? I'm gonna talk to you a little bit about 20.3 tips. This is one that I was super bummed I actually didn't get to do in 2018 because I had to drop out of the open from injury, right? When I saw Diane come out of the hopper as like the lead into the workout, just drooling, like super excited. It's a super good wheelhouse workout for me. Back in regionals in 2012, I believe it was, I completed Diane in 1:38. Obviously, this is a lot different than that, right? If you go out as hard as you can in the first portion of this workout, you're gonna get stopped dead in your tracks at that 315-pound barbell. So you are going to have to pace Diane, and I think that's gonna depend a little bit on what some of your strengths, what some of your weaknesses are. So if you're a better deadlifter than you are at handstand push-ups, maybe look to do some larger sets there, taking your breaks on the handstand push-ups, and vice versa if you're a little bit better on the handstand push-ups versus the deadlift. In any case, I think you should break up those deadlifts just a little bit no matter what. Give yourself some room to breathe on that first set of 21 on the 315, because the last thing you want is to get to that 315-pound barbell and start doing singles, okay? So that's not the best case scenario for your workout. In terms of the handstands, hopefully you've been practicing some handstand walks under fatigue. It's going to be a little bit difficult with your back already being a little bit tight, your midline being a little bit fatigued from being upside down maybe on the handstands, as well as trying to hold all that weight on the deadlift. But try to get there again with a little bit of breathing room, knock out that first big set of deadlifts, and get right to your handstand walks to the point where you can make some big moves in terms of gathering up or getting over the tape where you need to, okay? So in terms of movement standards, you want to make sure you take a look at those instructions on games.crossfit.com, because the handstand push-up standard is definitely something that's kind of snuck up on people, where they've been practicing handstand push-ups one way and now the standard's a little bit more challenging for them. So make sure you clear that with your judge beforehand. Make sure you get your setup right, practice the reps, know where your feet need to be in terms of when you're kicked up on the wall, if you have to be fully extended at the top of the handstand push-up before you actually come down to start your rep, locked out, showing your feet are over a certain line. Make sure you know all those little things so you don't miss costly reps. We know handstand push-ups aren't easy reps to repeat, so you want to make as many of those as possible without having to make any mistakes. Same thing with the handstand walk. Make sure you know that if you go 25 feet and come down, if you have to have both hands and showing control over a certain line, or the full 50 feet, know exactly what that standard is so that you don't make a mistake when you walk up there, end up having to redo an entire section of the handstand walk. Other than that, I mean, just have fun with this one. I'm super excited for it. I'm glad I get to test myself with it. I've never gotten a chance to do it, so hoping up to put a really good score tomorrow night.